is your AI briefing for June 7th, 2026, with 12 stories. Story 1. Claude Code vulnerability could let attackers steal credentials from GitHub, says Microsoft. Microsoft researchers warn that prompt injection against Claude Code can trick AI coding agents into exfiltrating GitHub pipeline secrets, turning CI/CD stored credentials into attacker-accessible data. The flaw can pull secrets from GitHub Actions or other CI environments after a malicious prompt steers the agent to reveal them. That puts repository tokens and deployment keys at risk of being reused for code tampering or wider cloud access. Prompt injection turns Claude Code into a credential thief, and GitHub pipeline secrets are the first casualty of letting agents touch the vault. Story 2. Police in England and Wales told to halt AI use in court statements. In England and Wales, police must stop using AI-generated material in court statements after guidance from prosecutors, creating a compliance deadline and pushing reviews of existing evidence workflows. Prosecutors told forces to stop including AI written language in witness statements and other court documents until they can verify accuracy. Police units must now audit past outputs and retrain staff to avoid evidentiary challenges. Police AI statements are getting yanked because nobody wants a chatbot's hallucination under oath, which is a blunt but overdue compliance reset. Story 3. U.S. House lawmakers release draft bill to prohibit state AI rules. On June 4, 2026, U.S. House lawmakers circulated a draft bill that would preempt state AI regulations, shifting compliance to federal rules via a legal prohibition mechanism. The draft would bar states from enforcing their own AI laws, including rules on model safety, transparency, and liability. If enacted, companies would face a single federal baseline instead of navigating a patchwork of state requirements. This bill hands federal AI policy a monopoly while stripping states of leverage, so big tech wins cleaner rules and local regulators lose their teeth. Story 4. Apple reportedly slashes its vision roadmap for smart glasses, and Meta's lead matters more than ever. Apple cut its Vision smart glasses lineup from 7 to 2, a decision tied to the incoming CEO succession on Sept 1, intensifying Meta's competitive advantage. Apple has reportedly shelved most of its smart glasses concepts and is now focusing on just 2 Vision products. That narrower lineup gives Meta more room to dominate the category before Apple's leadership transition. Apple cut Vision from 7 products to 2 just as the new CEO takes over, a tidy admission that Meta still owns the smart glasses lane. Story 5. Sriram Krishnan is leaving his role as White House AI advisor. Sriram Krishnan will depart as the White House's AI advisor and reportedly launch a new institution to keep influencing Trump's AI policy, shifting from direct government advisement to a standalone policy platform. Krishnan is expected to create a policy shop that can lobby, publish research, and shape AI governance outside the federal bureaucracy. His exit removes a direct White House voice from day-to-day AI coordination while preserving his access to the issue. Krishnan is swapping the White House badge for a private policy shop, proving AI influence is easier to monetize than govern. Story 6. Nadella claps back at claims Microsoft wants AI-dependent users. Satya Nadella rebutted claims that Microsoft aims to create AI-dependent users, defending Scout's always-on agent as a helpful assistant rather than an addiction mechanism. Nadella said the agent is designed to stay available so users can offload repetitive work, not to trap them in endless engagement. The response came amid criticism that persistent AI assistants could become dependency products rather than productivity tools. Nadella can call it helpful, but an always-on agent is still a dependency machine if the product strategy is making AI the habit, not the tool. Story 7. McDonald's AI drive-thru, Arch AI, could be ready soon. Here's how it works. McDonald's is testing an AI drive-thru that uses voice-activated ordering and likely routes requests automatically to kitchen workflows, with readiness targeted soon for faster service. The system uses microphones and vision to capture spoken orders, then passes them into ordering software without a cashier taking input. McDonald's is using the pilot to cut drive-through wait times and reduce pressure on restaurant staff. McDonald's is automating drive-through labor with a voice bot, so customers get faster orders and workers get one more screen deciding their hours. Story 8. Here comes new Siri again. At WWDC on Monday, Apple is preparing to reintroduce a new Siri after years of trailing in AI, signaling a fresh voice assistant rollout to regain momentum. Apple is expected to give Siri new language models and deeper app control so it can handle more complex requests. The reboot is meant to recover ground after competitors pulled ahead with more capable assistants. Apple's new Siri sequel is just last year's promise with fresher packaging, a loud reminder that being late in AI means recycling announcements. Story 9. Search just got a huge overhaul. Now Google tests a major change to Chrome. Google is reportedly A/B testing an AI-driven Chrome search experience that de-emphasizes traditional linked lists, aiming to change how results are generated and presented during browsing. The experiment replaces the familiar results page with AI-generated summaries and fewer visible blue links. Google is testing whether that format keeps people in Chrome longer and changes how they discover websites. Google is testing a Chrome search that buries links under AI answers, which is great for engagement and terrible for the web's traffic economy. Story 10. I went to 11 Labs NYC pop-up. A robot poured me cold brew before I haggled with an AI shopkeeper. At 11 Labs NYC pop-up, a voice agent robot served cold brew on demand, while an AI shopkeeper negotiated options with visitors, turning a demo into an interactive, spoken haggling flow. The demo paired a conversational ordering system with a physical robot arm to show how speech recognition can drive retail transactions. Visitors could also bargain with the AI shopkeeper, illustrating how voice agents can simulate sales interactions. A robot serving cold brew is cute until you realize the real product is a full demo of voice agents replacing every awkward human interaction. Story 11. Martin Scorsese has officially joined the AI camp, and it's not what anyone expected. Martin Scorsese joined Black Forest Labs as partner and advisor, using its AI storyboarding to plan a new film's visuals, making high-profile creative guidance part of the startup's workflow. Scorsese is using the startup's tools to turn script ideas into visual sequences before production begins. The partnership signals that established filmmakers are starting to treat generative AI as a pre-production planning aid. Scorsese's lending AI startup cred for storyboard tech is a glossy endorsement, but the trade-off is obvious. Fewer artists get paid to sketch the first draft. Story 12,000 Token Wood. Shipping a multi-agent economy on a 3 billion model. A team runs a 1,000-token multi-agent economy on a 3 billion model, using structured tool calls to coordinate agents, reducing coordination overhead versus single-agent prompting. The economy coordinates multiple agents that exchange messages, bid for tasks, and call tools inside a tight token budget. That approach lets the smaller model perform collective behavior that would usually require a much larger system. A 3 billion model running a 1,000-token multi-agent economy sounds efficient, but it mainly proves you can compress complexity until the coordination overhead becomes the experiment. That is the briefing for today.